Okay, Libra. So for you, I'm getting a personal message. This message is more so directed inward, personally to you, instead of focusing on your external environment or the person you're with. I feel like right now you're thinking about if you should stay or you should go in a relationship you're currently in. You're like, if I leave this person, I can be under some kind of scrutiny, okay? With the judgment card, this talks about being judged from the world around you for leaving a person, okay? But with the chariot here, it's given that a lot of you guys are wondering if you should stay or you should go if you're currently in a relationship. If you're not currently in a relationship, you could be thinking about should you possibly have a reprise with somebody who you were once with the judgment card? Should you make up with them? Should you reconcile with them? Or if this person from the past comes back and you're single and dating, or just single and focusing on career, you're thinking to yourself, if you're single and focusing on career or dating, if somebody from your past came back, should you guys give it another chance? I'm seeing that there has been betrayal or cheating or very poor communication that has happened in these relationships. If you are currently in a relationship and you're thinking about if you should stay or go, this person could trade you, threw you under the bus in some way in front of people. They may wait until people are around to start talking negatively about you or bringing up things that they shouldn't talk about in front of people just to make you look bad. They could be doing that. Like, why would you wait to say that in front of everybody? Or why couldn't you just address that with me? Why would you bring that up when we around people? Or if you're in a relationship with the Ten of Swords, there could have been some kind of cheating or it's very poor communication. Lots of arguments, lots of clashing. And you could take this as a sign that maybe you should leave because with all of this, it's creating judgment. If they're throwing you under the bus in front of people, if they're cheating on you openly, or if there's lots of arguments, it's creating a lot of speculation with the judgment card. So you could be thinking, should I stay or should I go? If this is somebody from the past and you are thinking like that person never came back, does that mean something? This person could have did the same with the Ten of Swords. Could have left you for somebody else. It's been so much time since you guys have been apart that you guys have been with other people. And, if you make up with this person from the past while you're currently focusing on career or moving on, it's like it's going to be hard knowing that they've been with other people with the Ten of Swords. And it's going to be hard for them to know that you've been with other people since they've been gone. So how can we really get back together without that innocence of love that we had in the beginning, without the honeymoon stage that we had at the beginning, without the soulmate connection that we had at the beginning, where we didn't know anything about each other, where whatever, whoever this person was with before me, I would have known anything about it. But when you've been with somebody, when you've loved somebody and you've been apart from them for many years, the first thing that's going to come to your mind and theirs is this person has kissed other people have had horizontal relations with them, loved them, and it's hard for me to look in their eyes knowing that somebody else has had them and vice versa. So you could also be thinking, have I really moved on from this person? Because every time you see this past person, there could be a glimmer of hope that maybe things can be restructured. But they, when they come around you, when you have hope, they could make you feel like they've moved on. Or when they come around you, they could have a glimmer of hope, but you make them feel like you've moved on. And you guys just continue to walk past each other, walk away from each other, or you just take care of the kids. If you all have kids together, don't even bring it up. Don't even bring it up because who knows who they've been dating, who knows who you've been dating. They probably moved on, have no feelings for you. You probably moved on, have no feelings for them. This is what happens when you guys have to be around each other in that case. Well, the Six of Cups is here as the spiritual advice. And this is like, nostalgia that somebody is having at this time. And it's the reason why you could be feeling nostalgic. If you are currently in a relationship with the Six of Cups here, there are times when this person thinks about the good old days before the poor communication, before they've been throwing you under the bus, before the cheating, and kind of wish you guys can get back to that place. If you're currently in a relationship and you're thinking about if you should stay or go, somebody is thinking about how things were in the past, and they could be stuck in the past as to where they still see you as somebody who has left them before and they have resentment towards you, or they cheated on you, you cheated on them back, or they didn't like how people start taking a shine to you, or looking at you as like the good one. It's like somebody wants to keep getting you back because they're thinking about when you did something and they get back at you. Okay, so when they throw you under the bus in front of people, they're thinking about something you did earlier. And they're like, okay, this is my revenge. Let me make Libra look like the bad person because Libra is starting to look like the good person. They look like the fair one when it comes to all of the arguments that we have. So I got to take this moment to throw them under the bus in front of people because people are starting to judge me for how I'm treating Libra. I remember Libra said something to me earlier that I didn't like, so I got to get them back. Or Libra could be dating because they've been looking good. Okay, so if you're currently in a relationship with this Six of Cups, somebody is noticing how you are starting to look good in the eyes of others. You could have just recently had some career boosts, or you could have started doing something new, like something creative, something artistic. If you are focusing on your career inside this relationship, this person wants to damage your career so that you can't leave. This is somebody who will show up to your shows and heckle you or try to put out gossip about you so that you won't make it. Somebody is trying to make it as to where you don't make it inside of a relationship because they don't want you to leave. Somebody doesn't want you to leave the house because they see that you looking fit. You still got your swag. You are paying attention to your appearance when you go out. You're not walking around looking washed up or unattractive. And they're like, when Libra goes out, there could be eyes on them. So I'm going to start spreading rumors about Libra. This is somebody in your relationship that would do this. Let me start spreading rumors about Libra so nobody could want them, so that judgment can be upon them. Let me start arguments with them so that nobody will want them, so judgment can be upon them. Let me hide their makeup products. Let me hide keys. Let me weigh them down with responsibilities, or maybe cook you a high fat diet. This is all going to lead to the tower, where you're going to leave them anyway because they're trying to stop you from leaving. Where you're going to leave them anyway because they keep throwing you under the bus. Where you're going to leave them anyway because them cheating on you to distract you from your career or your kids or yourself is going to make them leave you. Now, somebody from the past is just simply having a tower moment, some kind of self-realization that if they keep on becoming nostalgic about you, then that must mean something. It's like God is talking to them. Need to go back and get Libra. But every time I'm in front of Libra, they'll say to themselves, it seems like Libra's moved on. But they seem to keep having dreams about you, nostalgia, signs, reminders of you. Okay. They may see that there's an ending in a current relationship that you were in and take that as a sign. All of a sudden they're thinking about how, the children are growing older and they want to be in the picture. Now they look at it as bad that you guys fell apart or they left you or they made it as to where you left them because of some kind of repeated Ten of Swords behavior. This person with the Ten of Swords basically did everything they could to make a person leave them. And now they're thinking about how bad it looks that y'all not together. When you guys were synonymously known, infamously known to be together, or if y'all got kids. And they're like, man, we was infamously known to be together. Like, we need to get back together. I need to get back into the picture. Because I don't even like who I'm with. I didn't get as much acclaim with the person I'm with now than I did when I was with Libra. Somebody likes the fame that comes with being with you. They got more acclaim. Y'all was like famously together. Everybody knew you guys as the original couple, as soulmates. People felt comfortable seeing y'all together. Whoever they with, it's like they got judgment for being with that person. Like, why are you with that person when you're supposed to be with Libra? We don't like this person. Who is this new person? We don't like them. We're not comfortable being around them. We don't know them. We know you and Libra. This person also got more success when they were with you. It was an energy transfer because you elevated them, not only in stature, but energy, not only in appearance, but energy. You you elevated this person. This person sees that they were more successful when they were with you. They got more love from people just by being with you. They don't get that kind of warmth or gravitation towards them by being in a couple with this new person. This person was healthier when they were with you. They they look better too. Well, this person is thinking about their appearance right now. This person from the past is thinking about their appearance. The person you're currently with is focusing on your appearance and how you look good. And you being in a relationship makes you look even better to people. They would think, the person that's with you, that being in a relationship or married to them would deter people, but instead they see that you being in a relationship with them or married to them attracts more people. It makes people want to lure you out of the relationship. And they are constantly worried and fearful that one day it's going to work. Someone's going to change your mind about them, change your mind about being in a relationship or married to them. Or somebody is afraid you'll date somebody younger. If you are dating someone who pays all the bills, who gives you financial stability, who gives you commitment, they're afraid you're going to meet someone younger, fresher, smaller, taller, whatever. and that it can happen at any time, and that you may find a new soulmate. Somebody from the past, though, is paying attention to their appearance, and they're like, man, let me go ahead and get in shape. Let me go ahead and leave this person. Let me make some decisions. Let me work on myself. Let me work on my communication. Let me start telling all my family members good things about Libra, my friends, because I want to clear the way to union. I want to appear successful. Let me go get a car. And then I'm going to do something thoughtful. I'm going to come see the kids. And this can happen out of nowhere where they just show up. And just know that if somebody from your past shows up, they want to make up with you. They want to get back together. They hope that you keep the past in the past. And if you guys reconcile, you won't remember any of that stuff that they did to you, how they came off, what they did, who they were, and see them as truly brand new. They hope this isn't the kind of reconciliation where you're like, last time, or I just don't believe in you, or they really hope that enough time has passed where remember any of that stuff, or they can change your judgment about it. Okay? They hope not to be heartbroken that you're in something new, or they hope that you haven't went so far when it comes to your career that they can't really catch up with you when they come back. But it seems like every time they come back, they see that you have escalated your career. You have outshined them when it comes to career success, or you have moved on so much you don't even consider them as a possibility, or you're in a relationship when they come back. So I think they hope that every time they come back, there will be a change. Like maybe you lost your job, maybe that relationship ended, maybe you miss them, maybe you care a little bit more about relationship foundation than your own success. Maybe you're done with all your personal journeys and accomplishing all your dreams. They hope that maybe you forgot about all that stuff that they used to say to you that brought you down and all of that kind of stuff. And that when you see them, you would just have on rose-colored glasses and see them as they were when you first met them, like a heartthrob, somebody that you have, somebody that can't get away, and someone that's your soulmate. Whoever you're currently in a relationship with, I'm getting they eating apples, or they working out, or they trying to stay healthy, and you don't know if they trying to do that for you or someone else. But it could be a little bit of both. It's like just to show you, like, people want me too, you know, don't get too comfortable, or you make them feel this way. But you could really be doing something just for you. But they feel like you trying to show them that you are still a looker. People still want your phone number. People still want to get to know you. And if they do anything, then they could lose you. All right. Let's see here with some clarifiers. Let's see. This is serious, honey. This is serious, y'all. This is serious. This is really serious. Somebody is really serious about something. Like your ex is really serious about getting back together. Your baby mama, baby daddy is really serious about getting back together. Your ex-wife, ex-husband is really serious about getting back together. Or when it comes to the person that you're with, if you're currently in a relationship or married, somebody is really serious about you staying with them. They feel like the next argument could be the last. They feel like the next time you go out the house, you just may not come back. They feel like the next time they leave the house, you just may not be there. They feel like you really about to end this relationship because you told them over and over and over again, if you don't stop doing what you're doing, I'm going to leave you. Or if you don't start doing this around the house, doing this for the kids, if you don't start doing this for your health, if you don't stop drinking, if you don't stop smoking, if you don't stop gambling, if you don't stop cheating, the next time is going to be the last time. And they see that you really, really serious about this. Also, the chariot could talk about law enforcement, court, or the police. And you have let somebody know that you're currently in a relationship with or married to. If you do that again, if I catch you doing this again, I'm going to call the police on you. Something here about embezzling money, something about taking money without permission, something here about leaving kids neglected, something here about not getting a job, not taking their health seriously, something about not showing up to certain events. If you miss one more day of church or one more concert or one more recital or one more family outing, then that's it. I'm going to call the police, I'm going to call CPS, or I'm going to call judgment on this situation. I'm going to tell everybody what you're doing, or I'm just going to call judgment on this. The Six of Cups is saying this, though, as your spiritual advice. Whatever state your relationship is in, is probably not going to go back to where it was. Wherever your relationship is at right now, that's where it's at. It's probably not going to get any better or not go back to where it was. Things just simply can't be the way that they used to be anymore. When it comes to a relationship or marriage you're currently in, how you feel about somebody, you just can't simply feel the way that you used to feel about them anymore. You just can't, no matter how much you try. At this point, you just there for the kids, there because you need somewhere to live, or there because you kind of like don't want to hurt this person. You don't want to end it because who knows what they'll do. But you don't love them anymore, or you don't feel the way that you used to feel about them. You could be seeing this come from them, just noticing that they just don't love you like they used to. They don't treat you like they used to. They're not taking their time with their words before they communicate like they used to. You all don't have a soulmate connection like you used to. They don't take care of themselves like they used to. And you've given this person time, but they just don't seem to care. Same with the next. You may be coming to the conclusion that even when you come back around this person or y'all try to give it another go, you just simply don't feel for them like you used to, because Six of Cups is all about exploration. The magic of exploring a person, not knowing much about them, learning about them, trying to make them happy, seeing what makes them happy. And things could just really be expired or spent, and you did it all. You have no more interest in this person like you used to when it comes to your ex. You may see your ex and they don't look like they used to. The Page of Wands is about physical attraction. This person could have did something very extreme when it comes to their hair, their face, their body, what they're into, but mainly it's physical. And you like what you like, and they not that no more. And they want you to just accept, like, well, I've gotten older, or I changed up my look, or I gained weight or lost weight. And you're like, okay, I don't want to cheat on you. I don't want to leave you. But what happened? Why did you do the extreme makeover? Or you could feel like this in your current relationship. Somebody just come home, boom, bam, made some extreme modifications. And you're like, what the hell did you do? I tell you what you did. You subtracted everything that would make me attracted to you. Your partner could have gained or lost weight, did something extreme with their hair or their dress, and it's to the point where judgment is being cast upon them. Like they are being talked about like a motherfucker. This person inside your relationship or your ex, they being talked about like a motherfucker with this judgment and Ten of Swords. They being talked about so bad. It's just like, okay, you still taking pictures with them, you still staying with them, and now it's just like people is talking about them bad. Like it's gossip out. Like everybody is talking about how bad they look, how horrible they look, whether you with this person or an ex. I'm getting it. They are getting talked about a lot. Somebody hopes you have a change of heart or that, you just don't let that affect you. Okay. That's the truth. This reading is the truth, and the truth hurts. Okay. You're an air sign. You guys know all about that. You rather be honest with somebody than a lot of them. The ugly truth or a pretty lie. I do see news coming in when it comes to how your ex feels about you. A family member may tell you because they're too scared to tell you that they want to come back, that they miss you. And also I'm seeing news that can come in that um any updates about your ex, it can come through as news. Like they could post it instead, or it's out as gossip. But someone who you are currently with, it's news out about them too. And it's gonna come to you like, look, this is what people are saying about y'all. This is what people are saying about them. If they cheated on you, it's gonna come back to you. If somebody if this person threw you under the bus, whoever they threw you under the bus to is gonna come and tell you about it. You can have this person's lover that they cheated with coming to you and telling you about it. It's like the thing about you, Libra, is that with you being the sign of justice, the sign of the scales, anything that people do behind your back is going to come to light. Anything that people do in the dark is going to come to light. Anything that somebody is hiding is going to be revealed. And people are meant to be with you because things they need to know about themselves, you will tell them. These soulmate connections that you have with people that you currently have relationships with, if you see that this person is under judgment, you gonna tell them about themselves so that they won't be. So you will know already what will make this person go under judgment. And you'll be like, I love you enough to let you know you cannot be walking around here thinking that don't nobody smell you. You cannot be walking around here thinking that don't nobody see you or isn't gonna judge your appearance. You cannot walk around looking like that. You cannot walk around smelling like that. You cannot walk around talking like that. People are gonna talk about you. You cannot walk around dressing like that, looking like that, nothing. People are going to talk about you. You cannot walk around here being like this to the kids or to me, any kind of neglect, because it's going to cast judgment. People are going to call the police if you don't stop doing what you're doing outside. People see what you're doing when you keep going to the car or you won't get out the car and you just sit up in there. People think that you're doing, substances or something. People are seeing you go to these places and they know that you're gambling. They're talking about it. They're coming back telling me about it. You cannot keep on not picking up the kids at school. CPS is going to get involved. You cannot keep on spending all the money. We are going to get put out. It's like you are telling this person the truth. What's here for you, Libra, when it comes to the judgment? Thank you to the 7 people who liked the video. If you'd like to book a reading with me, check the description box. Damn, you got somebody from your past feeling like they missed a chance with you. Have you considered all your options? Did you give it everything? In the end, we only regret the chance that we don't take. Somebody is having a wake-up call an epiphany, a realization that they should come back and be with you, because it's like God is talking to them. They feel tremendous guilt. They feel bad for leaving you the way that they did, and that you had to basically pick up on life on your own. You had to get your own place. You had to have a complete renewal, or you had to take care of the kids on your own because they left you. And even though you could have went through homelessness or scrutiny for being a single parent, they feel they feel bad about it now. Even though you picked up the pieces and moved on, somebody feels bad that you have to start a whole new renewal just because they decided to not like you anymore, not love you anymore, not be attracted to you anymore, want to cheat, or just just simply be done with the relationship, or just way too many arguments. And now you got to start all over, or they put you out. Now you got to start all over. They cheated, ended the relationship, caused the relationship to end. Now you got to start all over. It looks bad. They feel bad. It looked bad to them what they did after all of this time. If you're currently in a new relationship, I'm sorry, if you're currently in a relationship or marriage with the judgment and mischances, somebody is thinking about how they will have to start all over, have a renewal if you end this thing. Because, like, you can make it if you end this thing or this thing ends. So they want to try to change your mind about leaving. They want to make you feel like you're never going to make it. So you're going to have this person playing on your mental. You're never going to make it. Nobody's ever going to hire you. You're not going to be successful, or you don't really look that good. Think you look nice today? You don't. They're going to try to play with your mental. So you'll think that you'll miss out on any chances of a renewal with another person, or when it comes to success in your career. You're not going to graduate if you go back to school. No one's going to want to be with you. I gave you too many children. If I mess with Libra's mental, Leo could be significant. If I mess with Libra's mental, then I work on them from the inside out, change their judgment. I'll make them feel like it's bad out there. You know, I'll make everything sound cautionary. I'll make Libra seem like I'll make Libra feel like they need to use discernment. I'm even getting somebody even wants you to feel scared leaving the house, either because you can't hold your head up after what they're doing to you, what's been going on, or they don't want you to even leave the house because they don't want you to think that you'll be safe or that you'll get hired. What else is here for Libra? This Page of Wands. Y'all are looking good, honey. Y'all are looking good. Do you understand? We got best part. Somebody feels like the best part of their life will be over if you leave. Um, Somebody from the past feels like you were their best partner. Okay? Somebody needs to be at their best in order for you to stay. And someone didn't know that. They didn't think that that would be necessary for them to always be at their best for you to stay with them or want to stay with them. They thought they could let themselves go, or start speaking to you poorly, or making you feel like you're not good enough for them. They could have really shredded you in an argument with the Ten of Swords. They could have said something like somebody's better than you in their life or from their past. They could keep on bringing up things from the past, like what you used to be, or when you were at your peak or highest acclaim. And that's really pissing you off. And it creates the Ten of Swords. Somebody is angry that finances aren't where they used to be. Somebody is angry that, y'all got kids now and they liked it better when y'all didn't. Somebody also is upset that they're not like young anymore that you're with. or they think that you're going after younger people. That somebody who you're currently with, they feel like you want a better partner than them. And that's their own negative thinking. Some of you guys are going through a lot of problems in your current relationship or marriage because somebody suffers from a lot of negative thinking. Like, seriously, very negative thinking, very dark thinking. They constantly think that they're being betrayed. They could have some kind of sickness or mental illness, post traumatic stress disorder. Somebody here that you're currently in a relationship with or married to, they could be like handicapped, paraplegic now, and they know that you miss when they weren't. They know that you miss when they were younger, more in shape, or when they had more money, or they can walk, or they didn't have disability, or they didn't have an addiction. And you could still be sticking it out with them, but they just know that you feel like what I just said. Also, when it comes to an ex, there could be some changes. Like, this person could have formed an addiction since you left. This person health or appearance could have went down. They could have went through some kind of bankruptcy, loss. Some kind of addiction here has taken over this person's life, and they're not really the same, and they're going to try to hide it. This person could have had lots of children since y'all been gone, or gotten married, and it kind of just will damper the attraction because you'll feel like, well, that's not really your partner anymore, and you have to share them with another person, or, you know, this is not really your partner anymore. And when you wake up, certain things could be gone. They could be gone. They could be missing. Your money could be missing. Your car could be missing. They could be wanting to come back because of how successful you got. And them leaving you, they they just on their last dollar, on their last leg. They partner done left them. Things have just gotten messed up for them, and they want to come back. But they hope that you don't find out about that. They want you to look at this as true love, true renewal. Somebody could have be some could have be somebody could have be somebody could be like in debt now. Somebody could have people after them now, like loan sharks or the streets. They could owe a debt, and they need to change residences and come and live with you because they feel like you'll protect them. Or somebody needs a business partner. Somebody needs a business partner, like an investor, or somebody wants to start a YouTube channel, like they want to take a show on the road. Somebody could be using a breakup as YouTube content for $1, or a TikTok content for $1, and this could get back to you. But somebody needs a partner right now for money or protection or to save face. Somebody feels like they'll be betraying their family by getting back with you, or you'll feel like you'll be betraying yours. Like, this is somebody who you said you'll never get back with. Your family doesn't want you back with this person, or their family doesn't want you back with them because things have happened. And it's like somebody don't know whose side of the story to believe. So they felt like it was best that y'all just part. Find somebody new is what they family told them to do, and they did. Your family could have been telling you the same. Find somebody new. But it's like y'all still soulmates though. Even though y'all have tried to find new people, y'all was still the best couple, or y'all the best when y'all with each other. Y'all were the best soulmates. Damn. This is so sad. I'm feeling this sadness. What's the Ten of Pentacles? It's like somebody's like, I'm about to betray the fuck out of my family and friends and go back to Libra. And you like, I'll betray the fuck out of my family and friends too and get back with this person because we got us. Who are they? You know, we need each other. Family ain't gonna be there for you like that. Like we can be together. We can stand test of time. Family got their own people. They got their own husbands and wives, boyfriends and girlfriends. They have fights and arguments. So they cheat and hoot and holler and drink and smoke. And ain't nobody telling them what to do. fuck, fuck the judgment. Let's be together. Yeah, we said we'll never get back together, but we back together, damn it. Is what can happen here. Yeah, everybody say that we should leave each other, but we not. That's here. Also, somebody is like getting thrown out. And that's another reason why they want to get back together. Either their new person is throwing them out or their family. Also, new people want to be with you for this reason. They need a renewal in their life because they're about to like be thrown out of somewhere and they wanna move forward together, move in with you, you move in with them, or live together. You could be going through this and maybe you will find a renewal through a relationship. If you're about to get thrown out, something about 30 days eviction, something about job loss, something about family problems, and you like, I could find my soulmate at the right time and I could go live with them. But who knows what you're moving into? You know what I'm saying? Who knows what you letting move in? If somebody has some kind of Ten of Swords story. What's this Ten of Pentacles? Ready for love. Ooh, 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 ooh. You've been understandably guarded, scared of being hurt again, but you took the time to heal. Now you're ready to try love again. Look, somebody who wants you to stay, they like, why can't you just heal when it comes to whatever we going through? Somebody from the past feel like you have had enough time to heal and you guys can try again. Whoever you're having problems with, poor communication, they throwing you under the bus, cheating, you know, dark mind, demented mind, addiction, they feel like this relationship should stand the test of time. We live together, we got kids together, we got a mortgage, we got legacy, we got the same last name. Um, you staying through this is a testament or should be a testament of your love for me. Libra with the Ten of Swords, nobody should love somebody this damn much. Where it's hard to even live with the person. Like, you do not have to have that kind of commitment. No matter how much they trying to change your judgment and discernment and make you feel like you should have that kind of commitment, you don't. You do not need to have that kind of fucking commitment. Okay. So, in the past, you've already been thinking about making a decision on whether or not you should stay or go because the intimacy between you and this person that you're currently with is not the same. And when it comes to a past person, you have already thought about if you should get back with them or not. But when you've been around them, the intimacy was not the same. Or if you kind of dabbled with them, the sex wasn't the same. The conversations aren't the same. You already kind of made the decision that you can't really get back with this person because after what happened or because the relationship is just expired or the things that they did to kill the love, you just can't have the same intimacy with them no more because somebody did kill the love. Okay? The love has died in this relationship. Um Somebody would be really hurt if they found out that you was with somebody else. It's like they never came back for you. It's like the only thing that wakes somebody from the past up is if they find out that you're with somebody else. If you started a new relationship, now all of a sudden they've been jump started. Um, Somebody who you're currently with, they are in a very dark, demented, scared place that you have fallen in love with somebody else. They could have caught you looking at somebody a certain way. They could have read some text messages. They could have walked in on something. They could have overheard a phone call. But they're like, I wonder the intimacy has been off lately, you know? So they're scared that you're about to have a renewal with renewal with somebody else, whether there's proof of that or not. They could just have very negative thinking. That's very accusatory. This is the kind of person that can become very abusive when they think that you're with someone else, or they think you're about to leave, or you start focusing on your yourself, your personal goals, like weight loss, health, the kids, or if you start focusing on career. They don't want you falling in love with your career. They don't want you falling in love with yourself. They don't want you falling in love with the kid more than them. This is somebody who is very jealous of you falling in love with anything but them. If you are loving the pineapple that you're eating, they are jealous that you love the pineapple more than them. If you loved the day to day and it didn't include them, they will be jealous of you having the ability to love something outside of them. That's scary. Somebody's somebody's mental is like failing. Somebody has become like really dark and demented. So they will try to change your judgment and make you hate anything that you love. They will try to turn you against your friends. They will try to turn you against your children. They will try to turn you against a place that you like going to. They will try to turn you against going to school or being disciplined with anything. They will try to sabotage that and make you hate that thing because it comes with a price of negativity, poor communication, arguments to try to make you stop. That's how they'll do it. Anything you love is going to be something that come with it if you don't stop loving it. If you don't stop talking to that friend on the phone, if you don't stop going to that job, I'll make you stop by just making hell on earth for you every time you come home or every time you call me. I'll make you feel like I'm cheating or I'll be disconnected so that you could be like, okay, well, let me give more attention to my relationship because I'm tired of it always being hell to pay every time I take some time for myself or I go visit my family or I go out with my friends or I go to work or I pursue something that I'm really passionate about. If it's going to come with this much hell, then I don't want to do it. That's what they're trying to have happen. And look out for this in your relationships if you're not currently in one, okay? Anytime if you are starting a new beginning and somebody does not like it, that you just said you had to get off the phone for something, uh, you may be going in the wrong direction. Use your discernment because it's a lot of signs and wake up calls that's all in the first stage. And Libra, you can pick up on bullshit at the very beginning. You need to trust what your discernment and your judgment is telling you when it comes to who's the best partner for you. If they don't want to do it with you, if they don't want you to be happy, if they don't want you to better yourself, if they don't want you to have healthy relationships with other people in your life along with theirs, then you going in the wrong direction. If somebody is jealous of the relationship that you have with your mother, your father, your children, your friends, your coworkers, they want you to be their only soulmate. All right. Clearly decide on what you want so that it comes to you now. Like I said, you wonder if you should stay or go. Safe place. Yeah, it's a lot of indicators whether or not you are in a safe relationship or not, especially if you just beginning one. But safe place also comes in as to where somebody from the past feels like you were a safe place for them, and somebody who you're currently with, um, they need to know that they need to create a safe place for you. Whoever you're currently married to or in a relationship with, they're not making you feel very safe to stay with them. They're not doing what they can to keep you in love with them. They need to love themselves in order for them to be in a relationship with you. They need to love themselves to be able to love you. They need to love you enough to be careful about what they're about to do or say before they do it. They need to make you feel like they're a safe place. You should be able to leave your wallet, your children around this person. You should be able to leave the house with this person and not think that there's going to be a mental episode. You should be able to come home and be able to get inside. You should be able to leave your food in the refrigerator and not have to worry about it getting eaten. You should be able to leave things in the house and not have to worry about it being moved or sold. Somebody also may want to move their family in, and you don't like this person's sibling, or they want to move their kid in, and this motherfucker just, I don't know. They either got an addiction problem or they steal, and they got it as to where if you say anything to your person about them, it's like, well, I'll just make them not like you. If you bring up anything that I'm doing to you to my family member, then I could get in their ear and make them leave you. Beware of connections like that. That could be currently happening. Even if you don't have your soulmate trying to move somebody in, you could just notice that there's a lot of arguments lately because this person's judgment can be easily changed by their family member or their friends. Also, you guys could have it as to where somebody that you're with is being told they'll be disinherited or they won't be communicated with again if they get back with you or stay with you or move forward with you. So if all of a sudden there's arguments or all of a sudden you go around your person's family and everybody's acting funny with you, it's because your person was over there talking about you in a negative way, trying to make sure they don't look like the problem by saying you're the problem. And that's why they family and friends is acting like that towards you. Or they're going to places in the community and they're trying to defame you because they don't want it to get out just in case you decide to tell people one day what's happening. If you notice people acting really stank, which ain't even met you or you ain't even do nothing. Your ex could be doing this as well, trying to defame you, slander in some way so that your truth won't come out. And now, you're getting hot and cold energy from people, or they was once nice, now they're not. Somebody in your relationship or an ex could be going to who you're currently with or a new person that you're starting to date and slander you so that they won't like you anymore. So all of a sudden, if they just stop calling you or they stop visiting you or they no longer are interested, it's because there was a conversation that was had between the person you're currently with or your ex had a conversation with somebody who you just started dating so that they can stop you guys from moving forward. Also, I'm getting here when something ends, somebody can get really, really bogus and start saying like messed up things about you, like, you smell down there, or you never washed up, or you never brushed your teeth, or, you're really bad to the children, or you ain't really got no money, or you're horrible at taking care of a man or a woman. So nobody will move forward with you. And if this gets back to you, what do they think is going to happen? This cancels out all chances of y'all ever getting back together, because after they do this, they're going to want to eventually get back together with you because they see that it didn't work and they're jealous that you moved on, or they feel bad what they've done. You're all alone and it makes them want to get back with you, especially after you've learned your lesson. Like, okay. They hope that you just don't know it was them. They hope that this was just they hope that you think this was just something that was created about you by some haters, but you're gonna find out that they're the ones who said it. The person that you're with, or the ex, or vice versa. Your ex is gonna find out that you're doing this, or the person that you're with is gonna find out that you're talking about, what's going on. Even if you put it in a song, they're gonna know it's about them. Even if you do a YouTube video and you don't mention their name, they're gonna know that you're talking about them. Or vice versa. If they do this, if they write a song or they do a YouTube video, I'm like, I know you're talking about me. I'm gonna use my discernment, my better judgment. I know you're talking about me. For a lot of you guys, these relationships that I'm talking about could be family relationships. Magnetic souls, Lord have mercy. Even after all of this, motherfuckers is coming back and wanting to get back together. Motherfuckers is wanting to stay together. Wow. Now that's some strong ass love you got there, Libra. Or that's some strong ass love they expect for you to have there, Libra. Magnetic souls, this is going to blow your mind with the Tower card. Now, somebody new. You may find out all kinds of things about this person. Their ex may contact you. There may be gossip on them. Their family could be warning you about them, but you might be like, I don't give a damn. That's some strong ass love there that you have for this person, or that you two share. You know, if no matter what this person tells you about themselves, I come with this, I've done this in the past, I got an addiction, I got lots of kids, I got an illness, I got a disease, I'm sick, you know what I'm saying? I've thrown you under the bus. Well, this is a new person, so I can't say that. People have thrown me under the bus. I've been hit by a damn bus, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I come with some disabilities. I don't have any money. If you still like, I don't care, you can still come stay with me. We can get together. We can move forward. You'll get a job soon. Everything will be okay. Wow. You know, we can do it. You push past your discernment for this person. That's got to be some strong love. Or you got on rose colored glasses. And if you do, God himself is going to stop you from moving forward with that person, as they telling you things about themselves, and you just really want a soulmate. You are ready for love. You pushing past, you just, I don't know, pushing past your discernment and judgment. God himself will stop you from moving forward with this person. um Somebody returns. Somebody is hoping that y'all love can withstand the test of time, no matter how long y'all been apart, no matter what happened, no matter if family tried to tell you not to be with them, they family tried to tell you not to, they family tried to tell them not to be with you. They have dated other people, you have dated other people. Your physical appearance has changed, theirs has changed. Finances ain't what it used to be. It's like they don't care. They still want to follow what their judgment or discernment is telling them. People could be trying to convince this person not to come back to you. They could have tried to be like, it's over, but they better judgment, they discernment is telling them otherwise. And they even feel like no matter how much you keep on trying to push them out in things, not get back together, they gonna be like, Libra, You're wrong. We can get back together. You do miss me. You know we soulmates. We this, we that. They're going to try to remove that armor. They're going to try to remove that logic. If you are making a head over heart decision, they're going to try to make you tune into your heart and say, remember this, remember that, remember, and really try to get back to where y'all used to be. Your magnetic soul is coming back, whether you like it or not, at this time, to try again with the Tower card. They want to rebuild. Somebody is like, yeah, things can happen that's out of my control. Sometimes life gets out of control. Sometimes you get pulled in another direction. Sometimes you don't know who's right for you, who's not. But sometimes time, sometimes dating other people can make you have clarity. Sometimes arguments are needed for a person to see how they're treating you. Rebuilding is what people want to do, want you to see. Instead of seeing things for face value or making these head over heart decisions, people want you to see that you can't just burn bridges or end things with people, is what how people want you to see things. Family is still family. Love is still love. Soulmates are still soulmates. It's how they want you to see things. We can rebuild even though we had that argument. We can rebuild even though we've been apart for years. We can rebuild even though I cheated. We can rebuild even though there was an addiction problem or a betrayal. We can rebuild. Yeah, this person is going to start like working on you, but I don't even want to say this person. It's like there is some kind of like event or energy here that's going to come over situations with people who want a second chance with you. And I see you operating out of your higher self, whatever that means. Now, you could be operating out of your higher self as to where you like, look, I operate out my higher self and you don't. So it can never work. Or you can end up operating out of your higher self where you're like, you know what? Blood is thicker than water. Love is love. Soulmate is soulmate. You can operate out your higher self that way. I do want to be with you. I have tried to move on and I can't. I have tried to find new love and haven't found anyone that makes me feel the way you do. I have tried to have conversations with people and I just don't click with them. I keep trying to have a renewal and I can't. So maybe that means I need to stay in my relationship. I keep trying to find a job and I can't get one. That may mean something. Maybe it's meant for me to stay in this relationship or marriage or where I'm staying in this living situation if I can't find a new job to hire me. Or if I can't find anybody else I'm passionate about. I can't conceive with anybody else. I don't feel safe with anyone else. And for others of you, this is how somebody feels about their life. They the ones who can't seem to find a job since they left you. They can't seem to find a better partner since they left you. They can't seem to conceive with anybody else, find conversations that they click with anybody else. They don't seem to feel safe with anybody else. And they look at these as signs that they need to rebuild with you. They also can't find anybody who looks like you either, no matter how much they have tried. That's not you. And that's what I have. If you'd like to book a reading with me, check the description box. If you'd like a same day reading, check the community section. Thank you guys so much for listening. I truly appreciate you guys' love and support here on this channel. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.